Hello my little gems, welcome back to my channel. So, on to a new diamond painting after I finished the big massive owl that I was working on from August. About 2-3 months. So yeah, time to do something different. I thought I'm going to get this one done from Prism because it's kind of Halloween themed. And I thought, yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. And it's not too big either. It will make a nice change from doing that big, massive one to do something a bit smaller. So this is 50 by 50 from Prism. This is it. I got this from the UK stock kit section. So you don't have to wait for it to be printed or nothing else. And I just thought, do you know what? It'll be nice to do something a little bit smaller and everything else after I've, working on that big massive one for the last God knows how many months. It'd be nice to break it up, I thought. So yeah, this is the one from Prism. I will show you all like in better detail and everything that I will be doing. And like it is like Halloween this week or next week, beginning of next week. So I thought, you know what, I should be able to get this done in about a week, 2 weeks. Make a nice change instead of doing like a big massive one. It's got nice big block areas and everything, and only a tiny little bit of confetti because Adele was very kind enough to show me what the confetti was like on it, as I was trying to find something at the time that wasn't confetti heavy, and this one wasn't confetti heavy at all. So I was like, yeah, I'll have that one. And yes, I ordered this one from them. As it is in the UK stock section, it didn't take long at all to come. And so yeah, it was here in a couple of days. Really pleased with it and everything. Nice clear canvas, but I shall change the angle and show you exactly how it is before we get cracking, shall we? So a nice angle change for you all so you can see exactly what it's like. Here is the diamond painting in question that I will be doing. As you can see, it's got some very nice big block areas and everything else. So it's a cat sat on the moon looking at the a shooting star. So yeah, I thought that should be quite a nice one to do, not too much confetti. And what I mean by confetti is like loads and loads of colour changes, but it's not too bad. There's a bit here and a bit over here, and the rest isn't too bad at all. Honestly, there's hardly any major colour changes. So yeah, because I'm not always the biggest fan of confetti, and sometimes I just can't do something and it's got too much confetti and I need to take breaks and everything else. And so yeah, I was like, Adele, what's this one like for confetti, please? And she was kind enough to show me and everything else, because Adele's lovely like that. And so yeah, she showed me and I was like, yep, perfect, cool, I shall order it now. So yeah, which is really nice of Adele, because some of us don't like loads of confetti all the time, and I'm one of those people, and I wasn't in the mood to get one loads of confetti. So yeah, I asked Adele and she kindly enough showed me what the confetti was like. So this is a 50 by 50. I've got this from prismdiamondpainting.co.uk, as you can see at the bottom. And obviously Prism Diamond Painting at the top. 50 by 50, it's poured glue. Nice sticky canvas. We've got 38 colours. We've got my favourite 310s, and the most that we've got for a colour is 820, and we've got 11,606 of that one colour, which I assume is this. Let me check. 820 is is all this blue, which is this blue. So yeah, this is a square drilled diamond painting. The drills do look nice. I thought I'd just quickly show you guys what I'm going to be working on before I get started, and I'm going to go make my lunch in a minute. So yeah, really nice colours. They're coming in baggies. The whole lot comes in baggies, which is really nice. So yeah, I am going to go and get this kitted up and let's get cracking with this one, shall we? Also, I forgot to show you the print up close, didn't I? Show the print up close. As you can see, I can read every single one nice and clearly. So yeah, all right. nice clear print. Okay. And one other thing I do like that they do is they put a sticker to show which way is the best way for these. All right, so let's get cracking, shall we? I'm on my last section now. As you can see, there isn't that much left. I'm doing good progress on this, I do think, but especially for me anyways. So I just thought I'd do it a little teeny bit of talky and then finish this off. I might be able to get this finished before I go to bed. So yeah, so I just thought I'd give a bit of like just chat for a little bit. So last week was a really weird week for me. Husband was away on a training course, so he was away Monday to Friday, and I'll tell you what, that was the weirdest. It was weird because it was longest we've ever spent apart. Like before that, the longest we'd ever been apart was like a weekend when I went on a friend's hen weekend to Spain. And yeah, this was the longest we'd ever been apart. I tell you, it was so weird. You know, I was dreading it. I was anxious. I was, as you can imagine, you know, when the person you love got to go away. And yeah, so he was away on a training course for a week. And I just nearly put that in the wrong one. But yeah, it was really, really weird, you know. But we got through it and everything. And I was, oh, he's ringing me. Sorry, he just rang to say he arrived. Because he's got to go for some tests, like exam. He's got to go for exams. So yeah, but yeah, really pleased. But he did enjoy it. He was shattered by the end of it, you know. But I'm glad he went, because obviously, you know, it's something that he needed to do. Obviously, I won't go into details of what he's doing and everything, but yeah. But it was a training course he was doing. But yeah, so hopefully he'll pass these exams today that he's got to do for it. But yeah, it was just a weird, you know, because obviously it's the longest we've ever been away. I've been apart from each other, I mean, you know. But yeah, I'm glad he's doing it, but do you know what I mean? It was just hard, you know, not seeing my husband for you know, 4 nights. He was back on the Friday. So yeah, I was pleased to see him and everything. But yeah, what else? I haven't really done much. I've just been trying to work on videos. I've got one, hopefully by the time you see this video it'll be uploaded anyway. It's a warning video about posting your work on Facebook. I'll just do a quick rundown of that, a very quick rundown, just in case anyone hasn't seen it. Basically, I just want to warn people that if you post pictures of your diamond paintings on Facebook, watermark them. You're thinking, why? It's because there are these selling agents for several companies, and they've been taking, and it's been called out quite a few times now on Facebook. Some people might have seen it. Basically, they are taking people's photos and then sharing them on Facebook groups and saying they did them. As you can imagine, this has upset so many people. It's upset the people like who really found out that their work's being used and everything. And yeah, so it's just basically a warning video to say watermark your work if you're posting it on any group on Facebook. Because sometimes, like, even like, for example, my group, even though like we have a list of, must be at least 40 names now, they more and more do keep cropping up because they set up fake profiles and everything. And yeah, so they just take people's photos, and then what they do is they'll say, oh, look at this diamond painting I did, and they're posting a picture of either something that's not a diamond painting or a diamond painting that's not, there's one that they didn't do. And then when people comment in the comments saying, oh wow, that's brilliant, blah blah blah, that's where they post the link to their websites. So basically these selling agents, they get commission for each sale that is used through their links. So yeah, which I do think is pretty bad, because they're taking people's work to make sales, and I think that's wrong, you know, because people spent hours and hours and hours working on these kits for other people just to go ahead and do them. Take the photos and say, oh, I did this. No, you didn't. You just took the photo. Well, you didn't take the photo, but you stole the photo from somebody. Yeah. Basically, I was caught. This idiot selling agent didn't like the fact that I've been helping the admins out on some groups and saying this is a selling agent, because they are rife on some face. I mean, they are rife. Some admins just do not care, but most of the admins are really good, and they do want them in their sites, because you know what they're doing. They're taking people's photos without consent and everything, and they just, you know, they're just doing it the dishonest way. If they did the diamond painting themselves, then fine. But they don't. They just use other people's photos and say, oh, look what I got here. So, yeah, these selling agents they're not honest, and I don't like what they're doing. So, yeah, this selling agent decided to make a post about myself in several groups and accusing me of being a scammer and a seller. And I was like, no. So I was like, in what way am I a seller? When have I ever sold like anything? I was like, the only time I've ever sold anything, a diamond painting, is when people ask me, oh, hang on a second. That was just a husband. He just let me know he was there and he's arrived safe and everything. So, yeah, he's got his tests and everything. So, but yeah, where was I? So, yeah, basically, yeah, this person was calling me a scammer and everything. And the only time I ever sold a diamond paintings to anybody was when people asked me to do customs for them, of like their dogs or family members or something, and I didn't make that much money out of them, believe me. So that makes me a seller. But yeah, so yeah, he put a post on and accused me of being a scammer. So I'm like, sweetheart, I'm not. And like, that's the one. And then like, he said something, and I went, oh, bless you, sweetheart. Oh, bless your little cotton socks. You must be so delusional. Oh, dear. I just got really sarcastic, and that type of thing will just annoy people more. So he didn't like that. And yeah, so yeah, that was quite funny. Because then people I know, like, would go and find his post and obviously defend me and be like, no, we know Gemma, we know she's not a scammer, we know she doesn't have a shop, you know. But yeah, so thank you to those people who stuck up for me. You lot are amazing, because you know, I was like, really, come on, darling. I just got sarcastic. I really, really did. So I'm not going to bother at the moment. I'm not going to bother tipping out. Because literally like 2 5s, 2 T's, 2 U's, 2 Z's and a B. So yeah. she said. So what I do is just dab me pen in the I do need to put a bit more wax in this pen, but I can't be bothered. I need tea. Down to the last 5. 4 left. 3 left. Oh, sugar. I just put a 5 in the wrong one. A T in the wrong one. Oh, well. It's not going to make no difference, is it? It won't make no difference. No, it wouldn't make no difference. And then we need a B. B for Bertie. Right, let's zoom you in for that very last one. Where is it? There we are. There it is. That's very last one. And B. It is done. There's a couple of wonky drills, but that's... What I like about diamond painting is you haven't got to be perfect. Do you know what I mean? Why I don't, you know, I understand why some people stress because it's OCD and all that. But honestly, you don't need to be. I always just do this just to try and even out my lines a little bit. There is one there that is really bugging me. This is really wonky, that one. And that one. But honestly, I'm the type of person, I won't stress too much about gaps because, like, when you have a light pad, it's like, right, look at all these gaps. And then 3, 2, 1. It's like, where are the gaps? You can hardly see any gaps. I'll zoom out a little bit. See what I mean? You cannot see gaps. Once it's done, and you turn your light pad off, it's like, where are the gaps? What was, you know, don't worry about it. Use my trusty this. I got with something, and this does come in handy because it just gets off like all the bits of fluff. Have I got any cat hairs sticking out? Because there is a few cat hairs on it. The joys of owning kitty cats. Yeah, there's one cat hair there. That's what I always do. Always have a trusty lighter, a little blast, and it's gone. And then I always have this handy as well. And but you don't even have to, because once the light pad's off, you can't even see any lines. So let's go and check out the big reveal. Ooh. So here we go in all its glory. My cat sat on the moon watching a shooting star in the background. Is done. What do you guys think? I absolutely love how it's come out. I'm not going to be framing this one. I'm going to be putting this on a unused on a canvas. Basically, like, you can pick up canvases like for next to nothing. You know, like the picture ones, actual one with like a design or a pattern or artwork or whatever on. And I just, instead of actually framing it, that's what I'm going to do, because then it can be sat behind me with my other cat, and I've got 2 cats behind me, and I think they'll look really nice together. So yeah, that is my cat sat on the moon, and I absolutely love how it's come out. As always, it is really pleased at how it's come out. What do you guys think? I think it's come out lovely. I'm really pleased with it. I so am pleased. I absolutely love it. So yeah, this definitely be going behind me in my videos for now. until I actually do get my bum together and have another change around and put something else behind me for a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna try and like change things up in my background every now and then. But I do have Electra. I do want to put her behind me. I've got so many diamond painting now, you know, that I know I can put behind me, and our licensed products and everything that I can put behind me. So yeah, absolutely love how that's come out. So let me know in the old comments down below what you think of how this kit has come out and this diamond paint has come out. So yeah, so thank you ever so much for watching, and don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Bye everyone.